Hi everyone. So let's continue with our topic 6 conditional structure for second lecture series. Hi everyone. Let's continue with our second lecture series under topic 6 conditional structure, which is select case. All right. Okay, so select case is basically we can call it sometimes case statement. It is fall under conditional structure. As I mentioned before this, there are two types of conditional structure. The first one is the if then else statement, and the second one is the case statement. So the functions of the case statements is exactly the same thing as your if then else statement, whereby it will execute corresponding code for the first condition that is found to be true. And if the condition is not be met, then it will execute the else clause over here. All right. So if the else clause is omitted and no condition is found to be true, then the case statement will do nothing. So it is also a built-in function that categorized under logical function. So instead of you're using the nested if statement, why not you use the select case structure, which is more easier and simpler. All right. So let's look onto the select case statement syntax. So this is how you write your syntax. So again, as I mentioned, the brown orange color you need to maintain as it is. Do not change. The only thing that you can change is basically the test expression, the condition 1, condition 2, up until condition n, your result 1, your result 2, your result n, up until your result else. This is the only words that you can change. Besides that, maintain as it is. Alright, so again, once you have your opening, which is your select case test expression, therefore you need to have your closure, which is your end select. So let's look more details. What does all of these statements define for? Alright, okay. So as for the test expression, it's basically a string or numeric value that you are comparing to the list of the conditions. So condition 1, condition 2, up until condition ends, this one are evaluated in the order listed. And once these conditions are met, therefore the true result will going to be executed. Else, false result will be executed. All right. So result 1 up until result n, it is depends on your conditions. If you have condition 1, therefore you will have result 1. If you have condition n, therefore you will have result n. All right. And this code can be executed once a condition is found to be true. If all of the conditions is not to be met, therefore the result else will be executed. Simple as that. Okay, so that's it regarding lecture series on the case statement. So let's look onto the practical part. So hold on, give me around 50 seconds to change my screen. All right. Okay, so let's recap. Let's do some example regarding on your case statement by using the same example that we use in the if then else statement. So first thing first, uh, as we have already learned regarding on your command button. So let's use command button first. Okay, it will be easier for you to execute your coding. So go to the developer tab, control group, find the insert button over here, search for your ActiveX control, then after that you click your command button, then create your command button over here. Make sure that the design mode is highlighted and you have a dot all over the command button. So you double click so that you can write your syntaxes. Again, since we are using the um, command button, therefore we need to have your opening syntax, which is the private sub command button 1 underscore click, open bracket and close bracket. Then after that, this one is your closing syntax. Okay. Once you have your opening and your closing syntax, do not forget you need to declare your variables. So declare all the variables. These are included your inputs, your process together with your output. All right. So let's say, for example, over here, dim. Okay, we mention this one as your compass. Okay, the direction of the compass. Dim compass as string. All right. Then once you have already declared all the variables, the next step is basically you extract informations from user. This is where we are going to use your input box. So we have compass equivalent to your input box, open bracket, double quotation. What is the letter? The first letter, I think we can write what is first letter of the direction of the compass. All right, question mark, double quotation, and close bracket. Then after that, you can do your process syntax whereby you are using your case statement. Okay, so we are using select case. Then after that, your test expression. So your test expression is basically your compass. So this is your test expression, the compass. All right. So you write in you write in compass. And then after that, what is your first condition? So case 1. All right. So the first case is basically is your letter north. So case, we can say over here, case equivalent to end. All right. Okay. So case and therefore it will show out your output. So your output will become message box whereby and is north. Then close double quotation, close bracket. Then repeat the same process. So the second process is basically east, west, and south. All right, copy and paste. Hold on. Okay, case E, W, and S. So if we have E, then message for E is east. And if we have W, therefore W is west. On west. And if we have S, therefore S is south. Okay. All right. Then what if all of these conditions are not met? Therefore, we can do the case else and we can print out the false results. So therefore, we can say message box error. All right, double quotation, close bracket. And since you have opening your select case, therefore you need to close your select case. We need to write and select. So one complete coding over here by using your case statement. So let's try and run this coding. So make sure the design mode is deselected. Okay, you click on the command button. So what is the first letter of the direction of the compass? So we write in and there you go. And is north. So what if I write the letter of D for Denmark? Therefore, the result will be error. So this is a good example for you to do your select case statement besides if then else statement. So thank you everyone and bye-bye.